Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Game with Priesty, Newcastle Jets in the EFL, and we're at that time. The FA Cup final against Chelsea. You see their road to the final here. Beat Leeds United in the quarterfinals before moving past Blackburn Rovers in a penalty shootout in the semi-final. You may have noticed at the start of the episode, I've decided that I'm going to bump the game level up to ultimate. The hardest challenge that you can have. Kind of feel that it's the right thing to do. I mean, we've had an amazing season in the championship, and championship clubs have made it to the FA Cup final before, but I really feel on Legendary that would have a probably 50-50 chance of winning it, which I don't think is too realistic. And maybe in future saves I'll actually bump that up so we don't have deep runs like we've had in the Carabao Cup where we've beaten Manchester United, we've beaten Chelsea before. Now we beat Burnley a couple of times earlier in the season. So that's something I might think of doing in the future. So if we win today's game, you'll know that we've definitely deserved it. We have a look at the lineups here. Just a regulation lineup for us. If you follow the series, you'll know that's the lineup we like to run with. You see Chelsea's lineup there. A couple of interesting selections. Hummels is the captain. You see Pulisic up top and Lukaku wide on the left. I'm not quite sure about that. But yeah, interesting decisions. Sometimes the selection by the AI managers isn't too great. And early, we get a really good chance. Manyan comes off his line, though, makes a really nice save. Mason Mount moves up the field unopposed there, plays it out to have it. So ball would get played back into Mason Mount. And what a finish that is. You know, always complain on this channel about how bad my defending is, but I don't think there's too much I could have done differently there. The ball broke out, they counter-attacked, and maybe we got a little bit on the wrong side of him there, and it just opens up for his right foot. And check this out. For in the postage stamp, he couldn't do it much better. Nothing Lawrence Thomas could do in goals about that. But now we'd really need to have stand up if we were to keep ourselves in this game. 1-0 down against Chelsea on ultimate. It could fall apart quite easily and become embarrassing. Luckily, Thomas in goals comes up with another really quality save here. I thought Lukaku was offside there. He plays it across to have it, so some nice defending, and then Lukaku presses us, and luckily he toes the ball to Lawrence Thomas there. And we get a chance though here to break ourselves, go up the other end. Jacob Ramsey pushing into the box, and he really should have done better there. You can see my frustration on the sideline, and I think we've done well to hold Chelsea to the 1-0 lead. They're probably good for it. Had more of the possession there, but I think we've done reasonably well to move into the second half here. Barrios would get a chance. See how deep the Chelsea defence is sitting there, and he had a chance there to try and bend one into the top corner, but he was well wide. And then see here from the throw-in, Chelsea knocking the ball around well, and Pulisic from a really tight angle. What a finish that is, and I guess he's proving Thomas Tuchel right there to pick him in the middle as opposed to Lukaku. You see there some nice skill. They're too strong. Jerome can't get on the right side of him, and Lawrence Thomas comes out, tries to go down at his feet as opposed to staying big, and Pulisic would smash the ball onto the top of the net. We make a couple of changes here. And you see, this is Chelsea. They take off Lukaku and bring on Sane. We kind of don't have that ability just yet. In our replacement, Sane would have an immediate impact on the game, winning a penalty here. And sometimes like, I'm controlling tag it there with the R1 button, and he's facing the opposite direction. Like, I don't understand that. Super frustrating. Then he turns around, ball smacks him in his arm. Kai Havertz would step up. Lawrence Thomas would make from a penalty. I mean, saveable height on his inside. Really good, strong right hand though. They're from the former Melbourne Victory keeper. Really important because they're 3-0 down. There's no coming back. You see Sane here once again creating all sorts of problems here. There they try to get the ball under control. He should have just smashed home the volley. We press here now. We intercept it. Lawrence gets in behind. Manyan gets a hand to it, but the ball would end up in the back of the net. And all of a sudden, it's 2-1 and it's game on with not too much time remaining. See there, he gets a full hand on it. He'd be disappointed that that ball ended up in the back of the net. Only less than 5 minutes remaining here. Chelsea, they would have a chance to finally finish it off, but we'd pinch it, turn it over, and we're on the break here. Lawrence moving forward, plays the ball through for the super sweet, and I'm thinking to myself, this is it. We're gonna shank it. And yeah, the less said about that, the better. Honestly, when we got in behind there, I was like, oh, this is it, 2-2, we're going to force extra time. And while we would have one last opportunity to get the ball into the Chelsea box, they would defend it really nicely. And they would finish off. Yes, deserved. We want to be good, gracious losers here, and yeah, a deserved 2-1, Rich. I mean, if we don't save that penalty, it's 3-0, and it's game all over there. But yeah, they were pretty good for it. It was an amazing run for us. This game here, the FA Cup, the way the season's kind of fallen, has played before our season's even finished in the championship. And so we've got to pick ourselves up from this kind of setback and get ourselves ready to go. I think we've got one game left in the league before what I'm going to assume is the playoffs, and that's going to be 2 really difficult games. And hopefully a victory followed by a return trip here to Wembley. I'm just going to say, like, Chelsea here, they were just too good on the day. You know, in a way, I'm glad that we didn't win, because I don't think that would be too realistic. I don't know when the last time a team from outside the top division actually won the FA Cup. That'd be an interesting fact. So if you're watching, get down in the comments and let me know when was the last time a team from outside the top division won the FA Cup. I know I can remember Millwall making the final with Timmy Cahill. They made the final against Manchester United and they lost. I know Wickham Wanderers had a deep run to the semi-finals, I believe, and they lost to Liverpool 2-0 in the semi-finals. I think Lincoln City, who we beat in the semi-finals, they have had deep runs towards the semi-finals in recent times, but I don't know when the last time a team from outside the top division won the FA Cup. That was the FA Cup final, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A disappointing result for us, but a great experience in being there. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you next time.